Okay, hi. Welcome YouTube fans, Minecraft fans, and fans of Anton's World of Videos. I've just did a live stream not long ago, and it was a total fail, where I tried to show you what had happened after we got hacked this morning. Yeah. Anyway, that didn't work, so I'm doing it again, and this time I'm doing it a little bit differently, and this time it seems to be working. So we'll go with that. Now, I've got here a link to the hacked server. This is the server that was running this morning and it got hacked by somebody. I don't know who these people are, but I know that they've been on many times and just managed to be able to pull it off one time because they got ops somehow. I think that's really the key to it. And the reason that that was possible is because although I made a big fuss about getting legally licensed for Minecraft, paying for a Mojang license and all that, I actually didn't do it because I'm broke. It was going to cost me $100 and I don't have $100. And so I just thought I'd beef up my security code that I wrote, and it was working pretty good. I mean, it catches 99% of attempts to take the server over, but once in a while somebody gets in, and they did it this morning. They got in, they totally blew the place apart. So let's have a look at that. Let's have a look. Let's connect. I'm just going to try and make this go full screen. There we go. And you can see they've made this really amazing banner that goes right across my screen. Now I know where in the software that happens, what causes it. I don't know how to stop it, and I don't know how to undo it. So what I've had to do is delete it, which I did later. Wow. It seems like YouTube is not picking up what I'm doing because the screen is frozen. Let me just check that out. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? It may be because I went full screen. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Okay, let's try this. Okay, oh, that's much better. Okay, now you can see they've put some crap on my screen, right? And they have blown up the Dreadnought. You can see there that there's a heck of a lot of damage on the Dreadnought. And of course the jail that Declan built, they've completely, whoops, covered that in lava. So everything under there is toast, or well, whatever lava makes, it's burned to a crisp. But look at my Dreadnought. Oh gosh, it looks amazing actually. I was saying in my last video that that would be worthy of putting in an actual Star Wars movie as a derelict Star Destroyer, because it's so cool. Amazing what that looks like. So yeah, these guys got on and they love it. They love the challenge of taking out a server just because they can. They blew up Anton's Creeper 12 sign. They blew up the giant statues that we had over there. They blew up my house, and they blew up all of Spawn with all the teleportals. And they blew up some of this rail that we had, and I've got a couple of Ender Dragons flying around. When I first logged in this morning, there was just hordes and hordes of these crazy looking things everywhere, and there were so many of them that it caused the server to shut down because it was overloading the server. So you'd have to say that was a pretty decent attack, you know. Well done. And it would have been successful if it wasn't for the fact that I was able to overcome it. So yeah, you can see, look, all the damage that's into downstairs area, and then look at all the pummeling that the landscape's taken. And the comment I made on the last video was, look at these pumpkins, not even touched, but the land wrecked. So yeah, first thing when I logged into the server this morning, I don't work on this particular day of the week, and so I was home and I'd got up, decided to have a look at the server, and found this gigantic mess, and I freaked out because Anton's been working on another section of the map for at least a day, maybe let's say 2 days, and I thought, oh no, I'm going to have to roll everything back to a backup, and I hadn't done a backup for a couple of days, and that did not include the work that Anton had done. And I thought, oh, I'm going to have to lose all of Anton's work just to retain, to, you know, get this back. And so I had to try and figure out a different way to restore the server and keep everything intact. And by Granthar's hammer, I was able to do that. I spent quite a few hours looking through the code and through the structure of Minecraft, and I managed to figure out how it worked and what I needed to do to repair this. And that's exactly what I did. So this is the server as you see it now, completely destroyed. Okay, but now let's look at the server restored. Here it is. Oh, look at this. I've been authenticated. Hurrah. Spawn looks as good as it ever did. Look at that. My house looks like it did before. There's the jail, and up in the sky there's the dreadnought. Pristine. Because I managed to restore all of this from out of the structure of Minecraft. I don't want to give too many details away, but I managed to do that. But the best thing about it is that I managed to save the work that Anton had done. So let's go have a look at that. Here it is. Now Anton and I have been watching some old Western movies, in particular The Good, the Bad and the Ugly. Oh, wait a minute. That reminds me. Where's my music? Okay, here's the music. So that's the weapons shop. It should probably be a hardware store. The sheriff's building. One thing we don't have there is a jail. It probably should be a jail. This is his town clock. One thing I lost in the restore was the things that he had on there to tell what time it is. So that's been lost, unfortunately. But that's all that was lost, thank goodness, because he'd done all this work here. Look at this building and all this intricate work, the structure that he made for his mine. He's going to go down into this underground garden here and mine it. And this is gigantic, it's huge. I could go in through there for a long time, but it's enormous. But anyway, this work here that he did, you know, all of these blocks are placed by hand. I didn't want to lose all of that. So I was quite distraught this morning when I saw the damage, but once I managed to figure out how to put it all back together, I was pretty happy. Because look at this, what a cool detail. He's using, it's a grinder stone or something, end rod and chains, and that looks like a pulley and it's holding some great strain, and that's that, you know. It's art that he does. It's genius. And let's not forget, he's only just turned 13. So he's just a boy making cool stuff. And, you know, I don't want him to have a bad time. Now, if he connected, he'd be right here because that's where he left last night. He said he was going to be a horse, but what he meant was that's where he was going to spawn. That's what he meant. And we didn't have a portal until today because, well, we didn't really feel like we needed one, but I decided to build one because I couldn't be bothered trying to find the place again. It's a long way from spawn. Oh, also, yeah, he's built this railway track, which is like one that we built over in Roslyn, and he's going to extend it quite a long way, but this is what he did. And he's going to build a giant train to go on it. Yeah, I love my son, and I love to see what comes out of his mind, and this is what comes out of his mind, and I really don't want him to feel like what he does is a waste of time. So I really wanted to fix the server up after it had been hacked, and I'm grateful. Well, not so much grateful, but I'm happy to say it is fixed. But yes, actually I am grateful. I'm grateful to the people that hacked me because they forced me to learn a little bit more about Minecraft, and I did. I got a better understanding of how Minecraft keeps track of all its bits and pieces, and I was able to just pull out what I needed to from previous backups and put together a new world right here that has everything in it, and so we've essentially lost nothing at all. Okay, I just need to go and check something. I'll be back in a moment. Stand by, guys. Yeah, so apart from the fright of finding that the server had been hacked, it's turned out to be an okay day. I feel pretty good about it. But there is a massive takeaway from this, and that is that I've got to do backups as often and possibly even more often than I need, because I never know when someone is going to be able to break my code, get on and do what they did last night, or this morning actually. So I have to back up all the time. Nothing wrong with that. I just got a bit lax in the last few days because I've seen people trying to connect and trying to, take the server over, and for the last, I don't know, 3 to 5, 7 days. And I thought, well, I thought my code was so strong that nobody was going to be able to do it. And then right when I had my eyes closed, bam, someone did it. Which tells me that it could possibly happen again, and these guys are going to keep on trying. So I just have to be vigilant. I have to do backups as much as I can so that I can just roll back to the last version, which won't be any big deal. Until I find an extra $100 and I buy Microsoft licenses for Anton and me, and then I can switch the server over to using Mojang authentication, which will stop these crazy kids, because I assume they're just kids, just guys who think that being able to hack a Minecraft server is the height of intellect, which it is not. Building a server is very smart. Wrecking a server, not so much. But whatever. The only way to beat them is to buy the license, and I just can't afford it. We just bought Anton a new computer for school. It was only a cheap one. It cost us $600. You know, I had to find $300 in a hurry to pay for my half of that. You know, I can't afford an extra $100 for Minecraft at this stage. It's not gone from my mind. I will eventually legalize, but it's been so hard. 2023, I don't know if anybody understands how financially things changed in 2023, and then going into 2024 everything's going to be expensive and it's going to be difficult. I don't think that we're going to get any kind of financial relief for 5 years. For many years. Life is going to be hard. That's my prediction. I could be wrong. I don't know. But it doesn't matter. I will still be trying to, as soon as I can, get some legal copies of Minecraft, and Anton and I will be safe from hackers. I hope. I expect, because Mojang, they kind of guarantee that you will be. Otherwise, why would you pay for it? It's funny the detail that Anton goes to. You know, he spends a lot of time figuring out that he's going to use blocks, slabs, and what are those things called? Trapdoors, and then plants and lanterns and all of that. He likes the theme, and he likes the music. We've been listening to, as I said, the good, the bad, and the ugly. I wanted to use the music for the good, the bad, and the ugly for our video, but it's not royalty free. You have to pay for it. So I did find this music, which is royalty free, and I've left the... Whoops, wait a minute. Here comes the banner. Okay, so on the banner it tells you the music is Lone Rider by David Feslian. I'm not sure who that is. But I found this music on the web, and it was composed by him, and it's lovely. It really conjures up that kind of feeling of the Old West. I love it. So that's what we've been listening to. And there we go. Yeah, this is a long way from spawn. I don't even know where it is, to be honest. I mean, I had to come here, and then it took me a while to find the place, and then had to map the coordinates so that I could come back. So this portal takes us back to pad 1, which is, you know, it's there. It's one of those squares. And I took over this portal, which was originally for the Woodland Mansion. Look at the Dreadnought. Cool. And yeah, so we're using this portal to go to Western Town. I may end up, I don't know. The other day, Anton and I found another 4 or 5 villages just as we were flying around, just checking things out. We've found, I think, 10 or 12 shipwrecks and plundered them. So, you know, I got a heap of gold and iron. So Declan made all these portals here. So we might end up linking those to other places on the map. And that's one thing that the hackers they don't seem to realise, is that they can blow this area here to smithereens. But it doesn't wreck the whole server, because this is just one part of the server. All of these portals here all go to other active areas on the server. So to take the whole server down, they'd have to blow up the whole lot. All of that. And then maybe later on all of that. So, you know, they'd have to do a lot of damage to take us out. And who knows, they may actually do it. They may somehow do it, I don't know. But after this particular attack, we've survived. And we've survived very well because the server is exactly as it was before they came. I'm happy. I hope you're happy. I even hope that the hackers are happy. Thank you all. Enjoy your day. Thanks for coming to Anton's World of Videos. We'll see you later. Bye.